There was a time when Papoose and Remy Ma were the embodiment of black love in hip-hop. Their story inspired millions, not because it was easy, but because it was resilient. They stood together through the worst of times, and their loyalty was so powerful, it became legendary. Papooses' unwavering commitment to Remy during her 6-year prison sentence turned them into a symbol of strength and endurance in relationships. They showed up on red carpets, reality shows, and in studios as a united front, partners in music, life, and purpose. But now that legacy is unraveling. What started as a fairy tale has turned into a tangled mess of betrayal, public humiliation, secrets, and emotional warfare. The love story that once moved fans to tears is now filled with bitterness, accusations, and irreversible damage. So what really happened between Papoose and Remy Ma? How did one of hip-hop's most respected couples fall apart so publicly? Today, we take you through the full timeline from prison loyalty to public betrayal and the emotional fallout in between. In a shocking video that spread rapidly online, Papoose revealed the moment he realized the marriage was truly over. He described walking into his own home and catching Remy Ma with another woman, in their bedroom with their daughter on the bed. "This individual is a female," he said, "so I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females, but I told her to get out." That moment, described so calmly and matter-of-factly, sent shockwaves across the hip-hop community. It wasn't just about cheating anymore. It was about trust, about parenting, about betrayal at the most personal level. And to many fans, it was the final nail in the coffin. But this wasn't the beginning of the drama. It was just the latest chapter in a relationship that had already begun to fall apart. To fully understand how things reached this point, we need to rewind back to when Papoose was the poster child for loyalty. In 2008, Remy Ma was convicted and sentenced to 8 years in prison for a shooting incident involving a friend. Many expected her relationship with Papoose to collapse under the pressure. But Papoose surprised everyone. He stood by her side, visiting her almost daily during the first year of her incarceration. He drove 45 minutes to an hour each way, just to see her, talk to her, and remind her she wasn't alone. When she asked him to ease up on the visits for his own sanity, he scaled back to 3 times a week. That's still more consistent than most people's friendships. He didn't just love Remy, he believed in her. He defended her publicly, promoted her music, and even helped raise her son during that time. Papooses' loyalty wasn't performative. It was real and it was consistent. He even married Remy while she was still locked up, over the phone, just to prove how serious he was about their future together. Most people would have walked away, but he doubled down. That kind of devotion became the backbone of their brand as a couple. Fans rooted for them not just because of who they were, but because of what they represented: hope, healing, and redemption. When Remy Ma was finally released from prison in 2014, it seemed like the real fairy tale could begin. Papoose wasted no time. He proposed again, this time in person, and they started preparing for a proper wedding. In 2016, they had a beautiful ceremony filled with love, laughter, and hip-hop royalty. It was a celebration of survival, of making it through the storm and still choosing each other. Around this time, they joined the cast of Love and Hip Hop, New York, where they quickly became fan favorites. Their relationship was a stark contrast to the usual chaos of the franchise. They were grounded, respectful, supportive, the kind of couple people wanted to be like. Together, they rebuilt Remy's career. Papoose continued writing music, supporting her business moves, and holding down the household. He even helped raise her son like his own and eventually welcomed a daughter with her. From the outside, they had it all: love, family, fame, and mutual respect. But by 2022, cracks started to appear. Whispers of Remy Ma getting too close to battle rapper Eazy The Block Captain began circulating. Initially, it was just speculation, fans noting a certain chemistry between them. But things escalated when reports surfaced that Papoose had allegedly confronted Eazy and knocked him to the floor at a public event. Although Remy denied the fight happened, the rumors didn't go away. Then, Remy and Eazy were spotted together at a football game, fueling the gossip even more. The situation exploded in September 2023 during a Chrome 23 Battle event, a league owned by Remy herself. Battle rapper Geechee Gotti got on stage and accused Remy of cheating on Papoose with Eazy in front of the entire crowd. It was no longer rumor. It was public, raw, and humiliating. Geechee even referenced their daughter in the verse, making the betrayal feel personal to everyone who had followed their story from the beginning. Shortly after, battle rapper John Didon released an audio clip of Eazy allegedly confessing to sleeping with Remy. Though the post was deleted quickly, the damage was done. In the clip, Eazy reportedly said he got too comfortable and knew it would come back to haunt him. The timing, the location, the guilt in his voice, it all pointed to something very real happening behind the scenes. Despite this, Remy continued to deny the affair, but the pressure kept building. Eventually, at another Chrome 23 event, Eazy rapped, "Hey, oh Remy, don't you love me?" With her standing beside him, the crowd erupted. It was a mic drop moment and a clear sign that the two were now embracing the relationship publicly. As Remy and Eazy went public, Papoose began forging a new path, this time with world champion boxer Claressa Shields. Their relationship came to light when Claressa appeared on The Breakfast Club and was asked about Papoose. She didn't shy away from it. In fact, she said Papoose needed to deal with the elephant in the house, an emotional reference to Remy's lingering presence in his life. Remy didn't take kindly to that. She posted a video online, warning Claressa not to speak on her name and threatening to expose Papoose if the new girl kept talking. But Papoose was done playing nice. He clapped back, calling Remy a liar and a narcissist. He said she cheated on him with both men and women, including one incident that took place in their home in their bed with their daughter present. It was one of the most raw and revealing moments yet, and it showed just how much damage had been done. What made this even more controversial was Remy's previous stance against the LGBTQ+ community. In the past, she had made comments that many considered disrespectful and dismissive. Now, she was being exposed as bisexual, not just privately, but through a public cheating scandal involving a woman. The hypocrisy was hard to ignore, and it cast a different light on her entire public persona. And while Papoose was trying to move on with Claressa, Remy refused to finalize the divorce. Many fans began to believe she was holding on, not out of love, but out of control, out of ego, or maybe even fear of what Papoose might reveal next. Then, just when it seemed things couldn't get more complicated, more rumors emerged, this time suggesting Eazy The Block Captain had cheated on Remy with two female battle rappers from his own league. Though both women denied it and Eazy stayed mostly silent, the internet lit up with speculation. And how did Remy respond? She posted pictures and videos of her and Eazy looking cozy and unbothered, captioning them, "This is what Papoose was threatening to post. This is why he mad. I don't care." Her message was clear. She was unapologetic, and she was doubling down. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields continued to defend her relationship with Papoose, stating that he and Remy were already separated when she entered the picture. She described him as thoughtful, kind, and loving, someone who made her feel seen and valued. "He tied my boot without even being asked," she said in one Instagram video. "Because it wasn't laced right. That's just who he is." Remy, on the other hand, told Claressa to stay out of it. The drama kept escalating, and with every post, every response, and every leaked message, the world watched one of the most beloved couples in hip-hop unravel even further. So here we are. What started as an inspiring love story has now become a public battle filled with hurt, betrayal, and bitterness. Fans are divided. Some stand with Papoose, the man who gave everything. Others feel Remy is simply living her truth, finally freed from the expectations of perfection. But one question still lingers. Will this divorce ever be finalized peacefully? Or will it continue to play out in the public eye, a never-ending saga of hurt feelings and broken trust? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this relationship was doomed from the start? Or could it have been saved? And whose side are you on?